Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi. What is that? You're talking to me like I'm a grandmother. You're trying to like not wake up. Grandma,
Meemaw,
you
we
have
got
to.
we got an episode designed women to watch Meemaw.
It's time for your pills, Grandma. Just wait. Don't wake up too suddenly. We don't want to scare you, honey. Boy, do we have
Oh,
an episode of Designing Women.
we do. We'll get to that in a minute. So, girl, I just wanted to recap this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 35. Dear
You
listeners,
mean the grand finale of the Jimbo show?
I know that most of you probably don't watch this because you get to listen to us talk about it. So why would you do that? But
Really?
girl, Candy Muse's outfit at the end, I like, yeah.
We were having our text message back and forth. And for me, and this is not disrespect, right?
Yeah.
But I would really like occasionally because it's never come up on the show.
Mm-hmm.
No one has ever. I mean, if I think about all of the things sometimes that RuPaul nitpicks, like lashes or nails or things like that, I'm like, why is it that no one ever talks about the difference between patting your chest versus not patting your chest? And it's like, I don't.
Violet Chachki. That's why.
I mean, I get it. Like, but Violet Chachki is built like a 90s supermodel. So clothes hang off of her differently. I tell people that a lot when they talk about my clothes. I'm like, I work with clothes that
Mm-hmm.
and shapes that are good for my silhouette.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not gonna watch me wearing a silky slip dress because that's just gonna be lumpy and bumpy and
Yeah. So
right.
my issue with Candy Muse, both of her outfits, we'll start with the first one. The first one where she was wearing that green, was it green number, her dance number, like
It
her
was
very,
orange, dear.
it's
It was
orange.
orange.
I
I
blocked
know,
it, girl.
colorblind. I know.
Oh no, it's not colorblind. I blocked it. I can see green.
Oh,
I can see
okay.
orange. I just blocked it because her nuts were all the way down at her knees. She
Them
did not.
nuts.
She did not tuck. She did not care to tuck, and it looked like she was wearing a diaper.
Now I want to go back and watch it again.
If you are that like dancing around trying to be, she claims she is, the goddess, whatever, trying to be the woman. You gotta,
Shove those
especially,
babies up.
yeah, especially if you're in like a bikini.
That's why the good Lord gave us those cavities to put them balls back
That's
into.
exactly right. I mean, someone like me, I never tucked because I never wore anything that was revealing on purpose,
Right? I
right?
love A-frame
Everyone's
dresses.
exactly because you don't have to do anything. You can wear briefs up underneath them for God's sakes.
Let me tell you something about because I thought about this after us talking the other day. I remember back in the day, you used to talk about Rodessa Roadhard always wearing A-frame dresses,
Uh
and
huh.
when I was putting on my little Barbie dress, a
Uh
little bit
huh.
of A-frame shit, I was like, I've become Rodessa.
Girl, one day you will move out of the Amish land to show your knees. Though I know it's scandalous for you. I know it's
Okay,
scandalous. I know.
I've been having a lot of soul searching with this,
Uh
right?
huh.
And I think I figured out the problem. So I think the problem is, and I'm not kidding about this, is that I have completely misunderstood how short I am
Mm hmm.
within the context of wearing women's clothing.
Mm hmm.
And so I don't make, even like when I look at the pattern on the envelope and I'm like, oh, it's above the knee.
Mm hmm.
I don't think about the adjustments.
Mm hmm.
And then I put it on, and you, as my beautiful bestie points out, right? Like, girl, are you a Protestant? Right? Like, but I do think that's what it is. Cause like when I go at like the Barbie dress, for
Yeah.
example, right? I went back and looked at the envelope. It is above her knee.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
like, oh wait, I'm even short technically for a woman
Well,
also.
girl,
So
girl, also, if you probably when you try it on, you look down and you're like, oh, that looks good. You aren't really looking
no,
straight up. Do you have a full length mirror in your drag room?
I have one in the bedroom.
Girl, put one in that drag room so you can throw it on real fast.
Well, there's another problem too,
What's
but
the
I
other
don't want to
problem?
say it because you're going to be upset with me.
What's the other problem? What's the other
A
problem?
lot of the times I don't actually try it on until I'm about to go.
Oh, I know. I just wanted that to be out there in the world.
Yeah.
Going on to Candy Muse's second outfit, I would so my husband was like, "Oh, there's going to be a reveal, like those pointed shoulders are going to be a reveal." I'm like, maybe she's going to throw it back. It's going to be a cape because that would have been fierce.
It would have been amazing.
It was just a little something. And girl, here's my problem with drag queens like her, who are voluptuously built, either pad both or don't pad either. It's a there. I could see making a case for not padding down there if you're not padding up here, but if you're not padding, if you're padding down there, I'm talking the hips and the butt, it makes sure you look completely misproportioned. It's not sexy.
A few of my friends that do drag, one of them's actually on the Camp Wanakiki, Tara Newhole. Whenever I've ever done shows with her, it's amazing because I do often think about folks like Candy when I watch Tara getting ready, because she is so excessively padded, but when she's excessively padded and then she slaps on that outfit, it's like it's amazing. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
And it's, once again, I go back to like, how is this a discussion nobody ever is having about all this? I will say my one gripe about the second outfit, like my biggest gripe, is that if you were going to like have this moment, have this like eleganza kind of moment, or perceived eleganza kind of moment, no arm or neck jewelry at all. Nothing. This is the final of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars, and you have nothing.
And the most boring paint ever.
Like, you could go get a gorgeous statement necklace on Amazon for $40 that would have photographed beautifully.
Girl, there are drag queen jewelers who would have made her something to wear.
No, I know, but even under like a clutch situation, something. I mean, I'm not knocking a person's décolletage, but it's like, okay, I guess you find your neck and shoulders to be gorgeous, I guess, like, or something.
Oh, and again, going back to that paint, just, dear listeners, for a woman going out on the town in the evening, this is a perfectly perfect paint. Yes. Like, it was very light contour, red lips, and a cat eye. That don't cut it for no drag queen.
$200,000, dear listeners. That's what they were competing for. $200,000. So, I did hear a rumor.
I'm ready for a rumor.
About season 9.
What's the rumor for about season 9?
Yeah, well, because this show it's taken off the way it has. There is a rumor that upon accepting the invitation now, they are giving them a budget for new outfits.
Oh, that's not a surprise.
$50,000.
Yeah.
I mean, $50,000 is a lot of money.
Girl, they have to. Because otherwise they wouldn't be able to do it. Oh, and going back, I want to talk about one more thing. Then we're going to go off to my little, Alexa Michelle stealing Jinx Monsoon's dress. I was like, oh, that's Jinx's red dress that she wears in like her shows. Hilarious, Alexis Michelle. I see you. You look okay. You stole the dress.
I don't understand. Was Alexis, did she have a pageant background too? Because she was literally walking like a mannequin. Like, she was like, her face was like almost contorted in like a smile of like, I was like, what's happening here? I don't like her. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't like her. I don't like what she did to Lala. I don't like that fake ass whatever apology thing that she did on camera, so that the public did not keep savaging her.
Oh, girl, she did it on Twitter. She did it on Twitter first. She's like, upon thinking about it, I have made some mistakes.
Was it upon thinking about it or upon literal Twitter going crazy and calling for your head?
Oh, she did it like the moment that came out.
Probably because they kept showing her saying like, I got you. I got you. I got you. I don't got you. Bye, bitch. Oh, call me later because I'm attracted to you. Girl, Lala. Honey. I'm a Lala Ree, you can do better, girl. You can do better. All I gotta say.
Girl, speaking of dashed hopes, did you know that we have Patreon? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. And Maim, you know what? Do you know what they get? What special thing they get?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, dear listeners, you get early access to our third new podcast.
Our third podcast called We Object. Maim, it's an Ally McBeal podcast.
Oh, full of fishisms.
And do you know what it's so special? What's so special about it? They get to see us in video in the lightest of drag.
The lightest of drag.
The lightest of drag. This week, dear listeners, I had a towel on my head.
Yes. And afterward, my husband was very confused about why I was walking around the house in drag. He was like, wait, what's today? He's like, it's not Thursday. I was like, oh, that's right.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have another podcast?
What?
That's right. It's called You Slay Me. It's a Murder, She Wrote podcast. And dear listeners, I accidentally released the first episode of We Object. It's out there. It wasn't supposed to be out till the 1st of August, but it's out there now. It'll be 2 weeks before the second episode, but you can go ahead and listen to the first one because it's out there.
You want to be breaking the rules.
Breaking the rules. Whoops. Hey, whoops for me. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have merchandise?
No.
MimsMaim.com. Check it out. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know what I love? That's not a correct sentence. Do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
That's right, dear listeners. I love 5-star reviews, and you should too. If you like us, throw us a 5-star review. It means a lot.
It means a lot to us.
And it helps boost us up. You raise me up. My puppy is barking.
I love Josh Grogu.
Josh Grogu? Oh my God. This is season 4. Episode 24. Suzanne goes looking for a friend.
I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. And that's Marjorie. Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the night the lights went out in Georgia. The lights went out. The lights went out. The lights went out. The lights went out. And that is the night the lights went out in Georgia.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Good Christ. Well, we're at Sugarbakers. That's Sugarbakers.
Sugarbakers.
And Charlene just got Olivia. Olivia's getting so big, which means next time we see her, she'll probably be like 3.
Oh my goodness, that's nice.
And she just got her a tea set. So she's not an infant anymore. Like if she's able to use a tea set,
we had a time jump there.
We did. And she didn't get her a briefcase because, you know, she didn't want her to play with a briefcase. And I would just like to say, I had a briefcase when I was a kid. I loved playing with it.
I didn't have a briefcase.
Yeah, my dad gave me one of his old briefcases, which it was probably used for cocaine at some point.
I think I had an old had an old typewriter that didn't really work. That was like my weird adult thing that I had.
Loved it.
Yeah.
I had one of those too. Oh, I loved it. Oh,
Yeah. Those are good times.
yeah. Well, Mary Jo tried to keep sexism out of toys, but they kept trading their toys. Like she would buy cars and dolls, and they just kept on trading. And Anthony says something like, "Boys will be boys," yuck, yuck, yuck. And Barbie used to make a very good ballistic missile with the. Have you seen the movie yet?
No. When would I have seen the movie?
Today, before this.
No, I haven't seen the movie yet.
Why not?
Number one, I already told you I wasn't feeling 100% today. So, like, I'm trying to just rest.
I will promise you the amount of crying that you will do will clean out your sinuses.
I'm not. What?
Oh, did you not know about this? That this is a highly emotional movie?
No.
Yes, this is not it's not completely fun. Like it's.
No, I mean, I'm fine with that. I just didn't know. I mean, because like, I've been trying to avoid. I've been avoiding spoilers and all of that stuff. I don't.
You'll throw one out, but you'll avoid. I understand.
That was one time, for God's sake.
Girl, and I would just like to say, Jimbo, I watched that episode at 7:30 in the evening, and I went to go pee and accidentally hit Instagram, looked down, and Jimbo had already put herself in the crown on Instagram.
Because it comes out on Thursday, right?
Does it? I thought it came out on Friday.
No. That's just where that's just when all the gay watch parties are. It comes out on Thursdays. Because I knew. Because I had the same thing happen, but with the other person.
With who?
Lala.
Okay.
Because like I can't remember what I was doing, but somebody like had screenshot, like they had literally screenshot, and I was like, why would you do that? It's literally, it was like 8:00 on Thursday. I'm like, what are you doing? So yeah, I mean, I get it. People get excited, but geez Louise.
Yeah, Jim. Usually RuPaul keeps that like that they can't say until Saturday or Sunday. So,
but I mean, let's be honest here. Let's be honest.
Lesbian honest.
This entire season was nothing but the Jimbo show. So, if we had a shocking conclusion.
Well, Suzanne's here.
Hey, Suzanne.
She's got some extra tickets to the charity. Now, what they usually do is they give extra tickets away to local celebrities, so people will pay money to see the local celebrities.
Oh, like her.
Like her. Mm-hmm.
How does that even work in a city like Atlanta? I mean, Atlanta is not a small city. So it's like, is Suzanne really that popular in Atlanta?
Well, yeah, I mean, yes.
Because even now, with Suzanne's flower is starting to fade.
I mean, you can still put like former Miss Georgia World,
that's
Suzanne Sugarback, like on your list of people. She may not be at the top.
That title still does count.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Something. That's true.
Especially to whatever charity this is a white people charity.
It sounds very much white people.
So it's not like, and this was kind of before, like, because when you think of Atlanta now, you think it's a much different Atlanta than Atlanta then, right?
You mean Chocolate City, honey?
I didn't say it, but
that's what my family has always called it.
but like it's a much, I don't know, the vibe, and this could be the media we took. The vibe is now, instead of it being a rich aristocratic white city, it's a rich black city.
Yeah.
So the feeling has sort of shifted. It could be that the Great White Flight went out of the city to marry to.
Thank you, Nene Leakes, honey. Thank you, Nene Leakes.
Girl, I love me some Nene Leakes.
Flip the script, honey. Flip the script.
I would just like to and a couple things that I noticed from the Barbie previews.
Yes.
That the studios are a little scared. They are bringing up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie to this year, and they are bringing up the Color Purple musical to this year, to December.
Ooh.
Because I don't think that was supposed to be out till next year, and it is December. Yeah.
Well, I mean, these movies have started. I mean, the box office is not rebounding like they were hoping to, and Barbie is like the first big
Yeah.
kind of
Barbie
thing.
and Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know you're not a fan of.
As my husband said it, I will see it whenever Japan allows it to be shown in their country.
Oh, I didn't know it was banned in Japan.
Not officially, but it's not gotten a release date yet.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So none of the girls can go to the charity. None of them. They're all busy tonight for different reasons. So Charlene's like, why don't you call up one of your other girlfriends? Suzanne doesn't have other girlfriends because other women are jealous of her. She's just too pretty.
I mean, you know what, Suzanne? I suffer from the same problem.
That's right. Maim and I aren't really friends.
No. And the thing is that everybody needs to know about Mims and I is that this is purely for money. Very, very, very little money.
We're doing it wrong. We're doing it wrong.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
So I also would like to throw out that Maim defines a friend more differently than I do. Like Maim will, you will sometimes say, I've got this friend over here. I'm like, girl, that person to me is like a second acquaintance 3 times removed. And I'm like, you don't have a strong emotional bond with this person. You probably talk to them
better with this. I've gotten better with it. I don't call people that as much as I used to anymore.
Dear listeners, she does.
Jeez.
And it's fine. It's fine. Different people I was listening to Best Friends podcast, and they were talking about how different people have different, like, thoughts of what friendship is.
Yeah.
I would say I have at most 6 friends.
Okay.
Am
I one of them?
No. So set yourself up for that joke. So at most,
I was being earnest for a second there. And then I was like,
girl, I wouldn't be wasting my time doing this with you if you weren't.
I don't know.
Girl, I would not be going to Florida to visit you if it was. What are you talking about?
I mean, I just think that I'm like the extra thing that comes along with you going to see the casinos. Like, I'm joking. I'm just joking.
Girl, it would be cheaper for me to go to Vegas.
Would it?
Yes. I wouldn't have to pay for a hotel. The flights are like cheaper. Yes. Girl, if you ever want to go to Vegas, just let me know. If you buy your flight, I can get cheap hotels for each of us.
I would one day. I want to go to Vegas with you.
Okay.
Like, I'm being dead serious right now.
Let's do it.
Because I want to at least go once.
Okay. And
I
will. And I know gambling's not your thing, so we will do Vegas in the way I think you would enjoy doing Vegas, which is sing a couple of shows, maybe throwing some panties at Usher. Girl, you don't want to watch a group of black women collectively come at the same time.
Oh, I want to watch that thing happen. I don't plan on throwing any panties at Usher, but I don't think Usher wants my panties anyway.
I've never been that big of an Usher fan.
Usher, you want my tucking panties, honey? Do you want my tucking panties?
You gotta have some before you.
I do have tucking panties.
Proud of you.
I tuck occasionally.
Well, Suzanne also thinks female friendship, and I agree with this, is just there to borrow accessories. That's the only reason that females have friendship.
That's it. That's the only reason.
So Suzanne looks through her list of potentials to invite, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's Biddy Carson. She's a little slow, but Suzanne likes that in a woman. There's Marianne Bickworth Baker, who's a wizard on the dippity-doo. What the fuck's the dippity-doo? I never even Googled. Do you know what dippity-doo is?
It's hair gel.
Is it?
Yes.
But then why would you say she's a wizard on the dippity-doo?
She's a wizard with the dippity-doo. She's good at doing hair.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Now, then there's Eugenia Weeks. Suzanne trusts her to spray her backside with glue to keep her panties up.
That is trust right there.
Girl, a thing that I've never done because I just let him fall, if you know what I mean.
I know what you
Means I'm a hoe.
Yes, many times over. Many times over.
Many times. Across many continents.
So many continents.
Except I've never slept with anybody from Europe that I know of.
Which is so weird for you.
It's the only continent other than, well, Europe and Australia. And I guess Antarctica, but, you know, nobody lives there. But
if I had been a person with less morals, I could have had relations with this fellow that I met at Prague because he wanted to take me home really bad. But
weren't you with your ex at the time?
That's what I said. If I had less morals,
I think your ex would have been okay with it.
I don't know. I'll never forget that. That was without question the most beautiful man that had ever like wanted to take me somewhere in my entire life. Like he looked like somebody from like one of those movies.
Girl, you could have had like Woody Harrelson and what's the name of that movie? Indecent Proposal.
Indecent Proposal.
Could have had an indecent. You could have been Demi Moore.
It wouldn't have even been an indecent. It wouldn't have even been an Indecent Proposal because I was there by myself.
Wait,
because that was this was the night. Okay, so this was the night that we went so dear listeners, I went on like a trip to Europe to we went to multiple cities. It was myself and my boyfriend at the time and a couple of our friends. Well, we, because they were in Prague, decided to try absinthe, and I loved it a lot. And they couldn't handle it, so everybody else basically passed out. And I was like, I'm gonna go out to the gay bar. And I happened to go to this gay bar that was like in like old town Prague, and it was amazing from the moment I walked in. And this girl who I'm still friends with decade later, her name was Hanka. And Hanka had a friend he didn't speak a lot of English, but Hanka did.
Listeners, still friends with. Throwing that out there just proved my point. Go on.
I'm still friends with. Acquaintances with. There we go. Acquaintances with. So yeah, so Hanka was trying to hook me up with her friend because her friend could speak English very well. And yeah, I was like, you know me, I'm very like, no, it's fine. No, I'm good. So yeah, but it was very, because apparently he only lived like a block away. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my hotel.
Strangers in the night.
Yeah.
Touching pee-pees. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Well, we find out Eugenia is a weather woman. She's always wrong.
Oh, wow.
And we also find out that she let Suzanne fire her or borrow her fire batons. And Suzanne thought it was a nice thing. Like, Suzanne's fire batons were stolen and Eugenia let her have hers. And Suzanne
nice.
ended up winning and Eugenia ended up, not even placing. So Suzanne decides she's going to pay her back. Usually she pays back people for bad things, but why not do it for a good thing right now?
I agree.
Have you ever watched, and here's another anime that I know that you haven't watched, The Ancient Magus' Bride?
Yes, I have watched that one.
The second season's out now. Watch it.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I have watched the other one. So that's good to know.
It is. It's still cute. Oh, and the theme song this time is fire. Like theme song last time was fire. Theme song this time is fire.
I don't know what's happened to the world of anime, but they have been kicking out some amazing theme songs in the last few years. Like, I'm just sitting there a lot of times like, okay, this is a banger. Why is it so good?
Did you watch Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen the second season yet, but the first season end song that's really like that slow rap, I loved it. I loved it.
Just nerding out on our podcast.
It's we cover all of the important things.
Everything.
All of the because
everything.
We're different. Dear listeners, I saw the Fantastic Mr. Fox yesterday too. We watched a bunch of movies in my household. Yeah. I love that movie. What? It's George Clooney's best performance.
I love that movie too, and I agree with that.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
I don't know. I think it's tied with Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Okay.
Because I think that because on Fantastic Mr. Fox, it's really like he carries that movie like pretty much. Oh Brother Where Art Thou is more of an ensemble kind of thing.
I
Like,
love Old Brother Where Art Thou, though. Is that
yes,
my favorite one of their movies?
the Coen brothers.
They did
I
Burn
really
After
love
Reading,
no,
too, didn't they?
I really love No Country for Old Men.
I never saw No Country for Old Men.
It is, you should watch it.
No, True Grit.
I never watched their version of True Grit.
Girl.
Ew, really?
Yeah. I mean, it won an Oscar. It won him an Oscar.
All their movies win them Oscars.
No, it won Bo Bridges an Oscar.
Oh, okay.
Or Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges, not Bo Bridges.
I'm like, the
Jeff
Coen brothers
Bridges.
can't not win an Oscar ever. Like they win it for one of the categories every single time.
It was Jeff Bridges is so good. Like,
wow.
yeah. So it's a little bit later, and Charlene's wondering which lucky woman won the Have a Date with Suzanne contest.
Drum roll, please.
Julia's like, isn't it odd that she could just call up a woman after 15 years and say, hey, don't you want to spend time with me? And Mary Jo's like, it's the pageant zone. They could have just been in the isolation booth this entire time, just waiting for her call.
So,
Like I imagine Maim is waiting for me to start this podcast.
every time. I
Every
sit here
time.
for hours. I try to think of witticisms I could be using.
Uh-huh. And
I forget all of them. when
She
they
should
start.
learn that if she decides to go to the Haitian grocery store, she's going to be late. So,
Girl,
last night, there's a vegan kebab shop near me.
Yes.
So I had vegan kebab and French fries with the side of pickles. I don't know why there were side of pickles. They were delicious. Whatever. I'm never going to say no to a nice pickle. Take that as you will, because it's true. But it was really good. Like it was like huge chunks of seitan.
Okay.
Girl, my stomach today. Let me just tell you, I am clean from top to bottom.
Yes, Tenny.
It took all
That's what
those
I'm
polyps out.
I remember being a vegetarian in that seitan.
Oh
good
God,
Lord.
it is. They don't call it Satan for nothing.
Yeah, that was a bad. Those were some bad poops back then.
So Suzanne's here with Eugenia.
Oh.
Charlene is just very impressed with her. Anthony comes in, and that's the ex-con that Suzanne helped rehabilitate.
Yes.
Well, Eugenia is going to take Suzanne to the local broadcasters' dinner. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, that's
I want to
very
go to that.
exciting.
Maybe one day we'll be invited that Maim.
Oh, that would be amazing. We can see all the local celebrities in North Carolina.
Debbie Fabian, I don't think lives here anymore.
Oh no. Where is she? She's got to be in Palm Springs now.
Probably. She's fairly old, but I think Bill Walker's dead.
Don't be that.
He was old when we were young, girl.
I don't know why I have such a soft spot for that man. I just loved him so much. He just seemed like the most stand-up guy ever.
Didn't he, though? Didn't he? Well, we find out that Eugenia and her lover just broke up.
Oh, that's unusual.
She couldn't even go to the Pink Giraffe without getting looks.
Oh, Pink Giraffe.
She only goes to work and to her Sisters of Sappho meetings.
And
the pageant circuit won't have anything to do with her since she came out.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to put two and two together.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. You keep thinking.
This all adds up to something.
So she leaves, and Eugenia and Suzanne hug. And Joya's like, I'm so glad that you're so open-minded. And Suzanne's like, what? Joya's like, well, she said she came out. Well, it's okay. She's just the world's oldest debutante. That's fine.
Oh, no.
And Julia's finally like, Eugenia's a lesbian. Suzanne, when did she tell me this? Mary Jo goes through the list, and Suzanne just said, whoever's heard of a lesbian debutante. Then she said, well, Mary Jo's like, what about Sappho? Is that a maid? Is that a turgent? Then Suzanne goes into gay panic.
Yes.
Just like gay.
Everything was going so well with the jokes until then.
Yes, like this should have been rewritten.
Well, I will say this, right?
Uh-huh.
So Mims and I disagree on this because I personally feel like Suzanne is the more realistic how this really would have gone.
Okay.
Because I do think in like 91 or 90, this is literally how it would have gone because we in the late 90s were still dealing with this.
Then maybe it's the second round of gay panic later they could have rewritten.
Girl, that second round, however.
Because there's three, or I guess third round, because there's the first round, second round, third round. So Mary Jo's like, loosen up, it's the 90s. And Suzanne's like, it's not the gay 90s.
That was a good line.
So Suzanne's like, you're going to meet me at 5 p.m. to go to the bar with Eugenia. The name of the bar is Uncle Gertrude's, which is a fantastic drag bar name.
Damn.
It's a fantastic drag bar name, girl.
Maybe I can get funding down here to open one of those. That would be cool.
To open up an Uncle Gertrude's?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not like we run out of necessary needs for more bars here.
So now we're at Uncle Gertrude's. And Suzanne's trying to figure out how she can cancel dinner. Like, she doesn't want to go. She's feeling very uncomfortable about all this. And she goes into a little bit more of gay panic about what if she's obviously in love with me, right? She's obviously in love with me.
Obviously
in love with me. Everybody's in love with me, so obviously. So Mary Jo envisioned for their first lesbian bar a cave under the stairs with pictures of tennis players everywhere. She envisioned Flex.
Yes.
Old Flex.
Yes, literally.
Which, I mean, was a gay bear bar. That's what it was. It was a goth bar than a bear bar.
But it's not completely wrong,
Yeah,
right?
No.
There was another place that was like this. It was a straight bar in Greensboro called Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
That you had to go down into the basement and all. It was so campy.
Girl, I was with a group of people the other day, and we were reminiscing about Sky Bar in Greensboro.
Y'all love to talk about that dang bar.
Did you not like it?
No, it was fine, but it was just like people literally. You say Sky Bar to any person from North Carolina, and they're just like, "Girl."
It was so great. The design was fantastic.
It was.
The 80s music was great. The DJ was phenomenal. Like, the arrangement of the bar, like, it was a great bar.
I agree. No, I loved it. It's just really funny.
I may have been a little drunk and on a Xanax.
By may, you mean you were.
Not the Xanax.
Okay.
Every time. It was better than Legends.
I will agree with that. I will agree with that. Yes. Yeah, it was better than Legends. Yeah. It was the one time Greensboro was finally doing something right.
Yeah, but it was only one day a week, right? Like, that was the only time it was a gay bar.
I know.
Ooh, and I had this. Ooh, there was this hot little soldier who used to go there.
Did he wear his uniform?
No. No, but he was thickums too. I wonder what he's doing now.
I mean, he's probably, still
Old.
thickums and old. that thickums has relocated around the body. It's circumnavigated itself.
You know what? I can't say nothing, but he's probably got that thickums, probably a thin blue line around that body by now.
Gross.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, your brain is literally just like.
So I remember his name too. Same as your last name.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
That was his first name.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's really funny.
So I know
considering
Maim is an awful weird first name to have.
that's a terrible first name to have. Like, wow, his parents must have been going through a lot.
But he also had my last name. So it was May Mimserson.
I hate you right now. This is stupid.
I don't know why that tickled me so much. It's not a good joke.
It's not. It's just, I think it's just because it's so ridiculously silly.
Oh, God. Anyway, two men enter, and Julia's like, two men. What is this? And Charlie's like, get hip. Those are cross-dressers.
Like, clearly they're just men.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if they were cross-dressers, they would have been the most amazing cross-dressers ever because they look just like
they
men.
would have been the best drag kings ever, and that would have been one of the first drag king show I would have probably loved to see.
Like, they look like men without the crazy contour. How amazing
now,
is
I will
that?
say, in Drag Race France,
Yes.
that I only watched, I think, 2 episodes, but in one of the first 2 episodes, there's like a rock band that's a group of drag kings.
Yes.
They are. Have you watched Drag Race France?
Not France yet.
Oh, again, I've only made it 1 or 2 episodes in. These drag kings are lit. Like, they are fan-fucking-tastic. They could teach.
Why are there kings on the show?
They're doing like it's got to be the first episode. They're doing the drag queens are rocking out as the lead with the drag kings behind them playing the instruments.
Oh, okay.
It's like a drag king rock band.
Got it. Okay.
They could teach the drag kings over here a thing or two. Controversial yet brave opinion. I don't need to see Pony again.
Woo! I'm dead now. I'm dead. I'm dead. You have to say that out loud. I'm dead. We about to get canceled.
So the waitress comes up and's like, hey, y'all, I ain't seen you around here before. Puts her hand on Charlene's shoulder. What'd you like, honey? Charlene goes into a bit of gay panic. I'm mother.
Yep.
I mean, I can't drink. I just, soda water, please. Mm-hmm.
Even Charlene.
There's a woman starting to stare at Mary Jo. And it's a PTA mom. She comes over and introduces herself. She's like, I'm Tiffany's mom. I didn't catch the name because I'm bad with names. I'm really not. I just didn't write it down. She leaves, and Mary Jo's like, my God, the PTA may be full of lesbians.
More gay panic.
And Charlene's like, I hope it, in thinking about it, I hope it's not rude for us, a group of straight people, being here at a lesbian bar. And dear listeners, let's have a little aside. As long as you're being respectful of people and not treating it like you own the place, it's fine. All are welcome here. That's the point of a gay bar, right? We like the little sign that's on the Statue of Liberty. That's what a gay bar is about. Acceptance, love, that sort of thing. The moment you start touching a drag queen where they don't want to be touched, the moment you start, being assholes to people, no, we do not want you. The moment you try to take over our bar with a bachelorette party,
get me started on that. Girl.
I heard a story this past week of at the local gay bar. There were a couple at the local gay bar. There were a couple of straight dudes trying to steal money from go-go dancers. Jockstrap. They were kicked out.
What?
Then the person who kicked them out as they were leaving the bar, they yelled a obscenity to them, and he just turned around and said, I wasn't the one going in grabbing around their dick to get some dollars, so you better think about your life choices. He just turned around on his heels and walked away.
Girl, what in the world? Oh my God. It's like that toy claw, right? It's like going in, trying to pick up the money.
I mean, granted, if you tip enough, you can probably, grab it, but I doubt they did that.
Boo Boo, the dancers here, like, if you go up to them with enough dollars in your hand, like they literally just open those underwear up, like, hey, here you go.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Girl, I know.
I don't care.
I know. They can't. North Carolina, they can't show it.
Yeah. I know. I remember the shower shows.
Yeah, and they can't show whole either.
Oh gosh, one of my drag kids would be ruined because he used to show Paul all the time.
Yeah, you cannot bend over and show whole.
Like they used to show whole, and it had absolutely nothing to do with anything except for the fact that they just performed in a jockstrap.
Oh my!
And this was at the theater. This was not at a bar. All of us joke about it all the time. How every single one of us has seen their whole.
So Eugenie is here.
Oh, hi, girl. Hi.
Suzanne tries to get out of going with her. And Julia just admits they're a little unnerved about being in a gay bar. And Eugenie's like, I wouldn't bring you to a gay bar.
If we had the rights, we should play that gay bar
song.
song.
That bar that we saw, it would obviously have some kind of a flag on the outside.
Yes.
Right? It would have been obviously a gay bar.
You know, it's funny, though, when I think about it now, I'm like, this is technically, though, when we talk about Gay Panic, this isn't even that many years removed from like that scene in Police Academy where they go into the gay bar. Like, da, 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 da. Like, we're not that far from that. Like, so it's,
it's time that I admit something. I've never seen Police Academy.
None of them?
None of them.
The first 4 are masterful.
Girl, I have something else to tell you. I'm not going back and watching them.
You should at least watch 3.
Why is that one the one you pick?
Because, okay, so, jeez. So, Police Academy.
Is one of your friends in it?
No, it's not that.
Okay.
So remember, because Police Academy kind of like stretched out over a period of time, right? Mm-hmm. And by the time they got to like 3 and 4, they're sort of running out of like juice, so to speak, of like the original characters and what they can do. So they started to introduce new characters in like 3 and 4. So they did this amazing one called Citizens on Patrol. And that's the one that introduced like Bobcat Goldthwait to the franchise. And I know you're like, wait, what? But they recruited a lot of like SNL vets into like 3 and 4. So it got to be like pretty stupidly funny at that point. The first 2 are funny. They're not as silly. When they get to 3 and 4, they actually start getting silly, which makes it a lot more enjoyable. That's all.
I'm not going to watch it. So it's later on at Sugar Bakers.
I know.
Eugenie is on the TV talking about the weather, how it's going to be clear. And Charlene's like, well, bring your umbrella tomorrow. Suzanne doesn't want to go with Eugenia because Eugenia is in love with her and she keeps trying to call her and like can't get her on the phone. So she's going to go hide out at the health club. And Julia and Mary Jo are like, well, what do you want us to tell her when she comes here looking for you? Just tell her I went to Japan to be close to Mother. Good, no, Perky's still alive, right?
Perky!
4 seasons in, we ain't seen her. We only seen her once.
We love Perky.
We do love Perky. The name of this episode, by the way, is going to be Gay Panic. I've already decided that.
I love it. That's perfect.
So we're at the health club. We're in a steam room. You know what happens?
No steam.
You know what happens in steam rooms with gay people, right?
I've heard about it. I've never experienced it firsthand.
Girl, look, I think that going back, thinking about this, think about the times I think I've only ever met somebody at a bar and taken them home once. And that was with your ex's old best friend.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's the only... Well, twice-ish. I don't know if the second time... Yeah. I don't know if that second time counts, though, because we we'd been working up to that point, and then we didn't. But it was from a bar. Okay, we'll count the second one. Well, Eugenia shows up in the steam room, and Suzanne goes into full gay panic, and
like uncomfortable gay panic now.
And she eventually ends up by saying, "I'll never be in love with you." And Eugenia is like, "Girl, you're straight. It's fine. I'll never be in love with you either." And Suzanne's like, "That. Well, that's offensive."
I mean, what is she? She said, like, "Do you think I'm that desperate?"
Yes.
It's like, oh god.
So there's an old woman that gets very upset. She's the third person in the steam room and says there should be 3 steam rooms. One for men, one for women, and one for people like you.
We know a lot of gay men that would agree.
Uh-huh. It's true. So Suzanne yells at her and then apologizes to Eugenia. And Eugenia says that they are a lot alike. Because Eugenia does anything to get what she wants. And Suzanne's like, "But you gave me those batons. That was super nice." And she's like, "Oh, I thought they didn't have any juice left in them. And I was going to be first." And Suzanne decides to go to the dinner with her because they won't cut in on each other's territory and it'll work out. And as they're leaving the steam room, Suzanne says, "Well, hell, we can put a man on the moon. Why can't we put a man on you?" Do 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 do. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you find yourself Miss Georgia World?
The opening weather girl look when she comes in with Suzanne,
Okay.
that's my favorite. I love that.
I actually really love Suzanne's outfit when she's freaking out on the phone. The black jacket with the red dress that's got the little checks all over it. Yeah,
Yes.
I thought it was red orange. Like I thought it was
I like
really
that look
good.
too.
I thought it was really good. So that's
I like that
mine.
look too. I just love shoulders. I love big wide shoulders back then.
Maim, question for you.
Yes.
Did you like this episode?
As with all things, I'm never gonna say like I completely did not like the episode because there were a few funny jokes.
Oh, you have said you have not liked an episode of this before, so it's fine if you did. So, as with all things, you just lied. Blink, blink.
All things.
Blink, blink.
What?
You said,
Wow.
as with all things, I like parts of this. So,
Well, I mean, I thought some of the opening jokes were funny.
girl, this episode was bad.
Okay, fine. It just, I don't know.
I'm not going to defend. Okay, here's the thing. It could have been fine. It could have been fine if you had the initial freak out, the gay bar thing, tone it down a little, and then her apologizing just in the steam room, apologizing.
Yeah.
Like, the minute she sees Eugenia, just be like, "I know, I'm sorry." Like, you can even have her freaking out to the point until she gets to the steam room. But the third act freak out is not necessary.
But I think the thing is, once again, like I said, I find this to be more realistic than and more probably has. People did not apologize like that back then. That's not a thing in the early 90s. People felt very much justified in their gay panic.
That's true. But Linda Bloodworth Thompson is trying to make a point with this episode because she tries to make a point with everything.
But she ain't making a good point.
That's right. So she needs to fix her point.
Fix that point, girl.
And that's how you fix it.
Fix that point. We should do our own edits of these episodes. We just splice them together, then we'll record our own scenes to splice in there.
I mean, girl, I think of I think of the gay episode of Golden Girls, where Blanche has the gay brother, and think about
Yes.
how much better it is than this. So
Yes.
that's like, I'm comparing things that happened close to the same time.
Or even the fact that the Golden Girls' very first episode, they had a gay roommate,
Exactly. Like,
which does make sense back then in the 80s in South Beach. Yes. That would have very much been very possible.
Well, May, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Sure. Hi, dear listeners. Thanks for listening to this not fun episode because Mims and I are just not into this gay panic thing. So if you want to find me, you can find me at Auntie Maims on social media. That's Auntie Maims with an S at the end. You can find me hosting the amazing Colossal Karaoke Show every Thursday night at Kill Your Idol on South Beach, Miami. And you can find me performing improv and stand-up comedy at the Villain Theater. More about them at villaintheater.com in Miami. And lastly, hosting the It's Happening Out network. I'm one of the panelists on the It's Happening Out show. It's a queer entertainment and news show. More about them at It's Happening Out anywhere you look for your socials. So how about you, man?
Hey, y'all, I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me online at Divine Miss Mims. I have a YouTube, I have a TikTok. I'm going to start streaming next week, so it'll all be great. Yes, it's happening.
It's finally happening.
It's finally happening. I'm blossoming. I'm becoming a woman. I'm coming out.
Are you streaming in light drag?
I'm streaming with a animated character.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So it'll talk while I talk. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's Miss Mims, but it's a little character.
I like that.
Yeah. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know we have Patreon?
Yeah.
If you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know that we have other podcasties?
What?
That's right. It's called You Slay Me. It's a murder rate podcast. And, dear listeners, because of Miss Mims being an idiot, you catch our first episode of We Object, our Murder She Wrote podcast out there, too.
We Object is not our Murder She Wrote podcast.
Our Ally McBeal podcast out there, too. Thanks, Maim, for correcting me.
I mean, I
I'll
just went to...
remember this moment forever.
No, you won't.
Hey, Maim.
Case in point. Yes.
Do you know we have merchandise? Go to mimsmaim.com, buy something. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I love?
What? 5-star reviews?
That's right, dear listeners. I love them 5-star reviews. If you leave them for us, that would mean a lot. Was that a thing I just said?
It's a thing.
Okay,
you
great.
said a thing.
Great. I'm trying to get for the next part because it's difficult for me to get to. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know that you could talk to us?
What?
That's right, Maim. If you go to mimsandmaim@gmail.com, you can send us a message. You can also send us a text message, dear listeners, at 704-380-0618. And it really means a lot. We do get them. We do respond a little bit lightly.
We
but
love them.
We love them. We read them to each other, and we laugh and laugh the whole day long. Like this. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Maim, do you have anything else to add?
Oh, sweet Lord, no.
Then why don't you say goodnight, Maim?
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.